Hi everyone. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. Welcome or welcome back. So today we're going to be reacting to a requested song by someone named the Sneak Whisperer. So thank you so much for your request and using the link as well in the description box. I really appreciate it. So if anybody else has any other requests that they'd like to send my way, feel free to use that link in the description box. But we're going to react to a song called Masquerade by Rolling Quartz. So obviously I've never heard this artist before, so I'm intrigued to know and to listen. So thank you so much for requesting, and let's go for it. Ooh. Wow. Sick. Oh, I like that. It's cool. Wow, that was cool, you know. That was actually so cool. Like, wow. The video was sick as well. I love how they had all their like different moments where they focus on them, and then the band is like to the side at the back. I think that was cool. But the way they play the instruments is crazy. I love the it was really like whoa, gritty and like full on. I love that. That was sick. And then the guitar at the end, her guitar was insane at the end. Like, what the hell? Like this. Or is it? Yeah, that was mad. It was just so different from like the other rock bands that I've seen, like the Asian rock bands. I don't know. They are not. What's their nationality? Where are they from? Are they Japanese? This is. Are they Korean? Japanese, Korean. Tell me down below. I do think the person who requested this did let me know, but I've forgotten. Sorry. So comment down below where they're from. If you know any information about them, I'd love to know more. But yeah, and I love the lead voice, the lead vocal. She had almost like it was like a very soulful voice as well. There were elements of her voice that were quite soulful and like very like, and I loved the effect that they were doing on her voice. That was like almost very muffly. Like I really loved that effect that they did like post-production. I think that was sick. I think it was so cool, so different, so vibrant, so much energy, very different. It was very rocky obviously, but it was very pop at the same time. They mixed the two genres together. I feel that was really nice. But obviously I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments. Is this a mixture of genres? Is this typical of rock, or is this something they've just created themselves? But yeah, I loved it. I loved the chord progressions, just the progressions of the guitar, the drums. It was really cool, and I really loved the way that the voices that they use, like the way, like I said, the effect that they use on the voice while she was singing was really different, and it just added such a level of like grit to it. And like I like the fact that it's called This Isn't a Masquerade, and it's just like show your real self type thing. And it was very bright and you could really see them, and then they were just like, it was really gritty, and I think it was sick. I loved it, honestly. Yeah, so I'd love to know more about them, the artists, them as individuals. It was really rocky. Like these scenes, whoever filmed it as well was so cool. Like the composition and the perspectives on the filming is really cool. So I appreciate that as a photographer, as something that I like to see in videos, different perspective changes. But yeah, they were so talented. Like her voice was just mad good. Like yeah, so thank you so much for requesting this. I really enjoyed this one. So if anybody else has any other requests for this artist or any others, there is a link in my description box for you to do so. And yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Any fun facts that you know about this band, I'd love to know. And if you like the vibe that I create with my reaction videos, feel free to like and subscribe. I post daily. I post a lot of different music from different parts of the country, the world, sorry, Latin, Indian, Punjabi music, classics from the 60s to 80s of sort of American, UK, singers like Prince, Patti LaBelle, and then obviously I look at a lot of global rock like Bandmade, Love Bites, and bands like that. So if that's something of interest to you, feel free to join the family. But other than that, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye.